it's me, Margaret, and I'm here with a review from Knitter's Pride. And I've never met a Knitter's Pride product I didn't like, so you know these are going to be good. First and foremost, it's these. They're called cubics. Yeah, and they're just what it sounds like. They are cube shaped. Let me get one of the bigger ones to see if I can show you. Do you see how they're not cylindrical exactly? They have corners. And when I first heard about these, I thought to myself, oh, how strange. You know, we're used to the nice, smooth, cylindrical shape in knitting needles. And I really did not have any inclination to purchase these or try them out, just because I thought, oh, mine are fine, they're just great. I don't know how you could improve upon that. Well, then they sent these. And I have to tell you, they really are unique. There's something about the way that they fit in your hand and they hold in your hand that you just feel more secure. And I know that sounds silly, especially if you're comfortable knitting with your regular needles, but yet there is something to this. It has a really nice tip on it. It's not, it's sharp, but it's not too sharp, if you know what I mean. I think it's just perfect. And as a matter of fact, I have fallen in love with these. So let's look a little bit more into these things. Now I want to point out that Knitter's Pride and Knit Pro are basically the same company. If you see over here on Knitter's Pride, the About Us section, it tells you down here, as a result, we have been privileged to provide knitting and crochet tools in the European and international market for the last several years. Our products are sold outside North America in over 45 countries worldwide under the Knit Pro brand and has been recognized as the fastest growing brand in Europe in the field of knitting accessories. So, what I'm about to talk about was sent to me by Knitter's Pride, but is also available in other countries as Knit Pro. Okay, let's talk for a second about some of the highlights. You'll notice that every time on their website, beside every product, it gives you highlights. And let's see what it says about this and how I feel about it. All right, first of all, they tell you it comes in a thoughtfully packaged set, includes needles in the 7 most useful sizes, plus cords in a variety of lengths. This is true. It's mid-size needles. And I think that would be a perfect place to put your set unless you were looking specifically for another use. The cuboid shape in a square cross section gradually gives way to a perfectly tapered birchwood needle point. Yeah, I agree with that. I love the tapered point. And it's pointy enough. It's not too round. I like that a lot. Elegant, densified, laminated symphony rosewood is rich in appearance. Yes, it's beautiful. Yet lightweight. Yes, it's lightweight. And strong and flexible. Well, I am not one of those tight knitters who has ever had a problem with breaking needles, as I have heard. So I cannot attest for this, although it feels just as strong as it could be. I do not even notice any flexibility because I don't knit tightly. Unique ergonomic shape provides comfort to the hand and yields uniform stitch formation. I'm finding this to be true. First of all, I love the way it feels in my hand. Now, don't look at this yielding uniform stitch formation as a cure to tension problems. You still have to practice your knitting and work on your tension. But because it's comfortable in the hand, then you're going to tend to relax and you're not going to be fighting the way you hold your needles. Polished wood surface works effortlessly in every type of yarn without slowing down knitting rhythm. I definitely agree with that. Love the surface on that. It's warm to the touch and gentle in the hand. Yes, it is warm to the touch, not like the cold needles of the Nova, but of course those warm up as soon as you hold them, so I don't know why that's important. Gentle in the hand. I'm not sure what the heck that means. It is it's comfortable in the hand, but gentle to the hand, I'm not sure what that means. So somebody might need to step in and clear that up. Perfect for beginners too, provides easy grip and control over your knitting. I would agree with this, and I think it's because it feels so natural to hold. Second cousin to a pencil almost. It doesn't, it just feels like once you have it comfortably in your hand, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't roll around. Easy to connect cord with a smooth join. Well, that's true of all of their stuff. It's resilient, flexible cords lay flat with no, yep, true of all of their stuff. The needle size is measured diagonally, and this is important to note. It fits into a standard needle sizer, just like the round needles. And that's important in case the printed sizing rubs off eventually. I don't know if it will or not, but it's good to know. And it says the knitter's favorite needle, providing hours of pleasurable knitting with no hand fatigue. And I'll agree with that. Now, I don't normally have hand fatigue with knitting. I do with crochet, but that's my wrist action there with that. And I don't have the same problem there. So if, I don't know, I can't really attest to that, but I do love the needles. All right, so check out your options here, which are pretty impressive. You can get your double point needles. They come in 6 or 8 inches. You've got all these different sizes down here that you can choose from. You have your fixed circular ones, 24, 32, 40-inch cords, and of course all these sizes that are available here. You can buy just an interchangeable size that you want in sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here's your millimeters, of course. You have the normal option, which is a regular size needle length, but you have the special, which is great for hats. It's a shorter tip, about 3.5 inches, if I remember correctly, and they come in 5 different sizes there. So yeah, I think I use my shorter tips that I own more than anything. And then you have single point needles available, 10-inch, 14, all the different sizes that you see here. And this is what I received to try, the interchangeable circular set. Now I got the deluxe set is what it's called. It has sizes 6 through 11, 4 millimeter through 8 millimeter, which is your perfect mid-size set. But you could also get, and this is what I'm putting on my Christmas list, this is what I'm hoping Santa Claus is going to bring me, the special, and that's the one with the shorter tips for the 16-inch cord. And of course those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. And with each of these sets, of course, you're going to get cords, you're going to get size markers, end caps, and cord keys. And the cord keys are so important to tightening these interchangeable sets. But wait, there's more. You can get the cubics in the Nova Platina. And they are even more popular because not only can you get the double pointed needles, you're getting them in 3 different lengths. And you get all these sizes that are available. You have fixed circulars in more cord lengths, and you have all those sizes to choose from. Then you have your interchangeable tips, which again come in normal and special, which are down there. And you can get them in single points in the 2 sizes, 10 and 14, and the interchangeable needle sets. Note that you get these only in the deluxe, which is the regular size. They don't include the specials. I mean, you don't have the option of getting the special size set, which were the ones for the hats, the 16 inches. You can also get a double pointed needle set with the 6-inch length. You don't have to buy them individually. And you can get single pointed needle sets in 2 different sizes with all those included. So that is pretty impressive. So if you find this intriguing and want to try it on your own, I would encourage you to look for the Combi sampler sets wherever Knitter's Pride and Knit Pro is sold. And the reason why is because you get 3 different needles, which affords you the opportunity to have a sampling to see which you like the best. Now, you've got 2 options here. Combi Sampler 1 is going to give you Dreams, Cubics, and Nova. It's the Cubics that I received that I'm showing you, the Symphony Wood. Let me enlarge this picture. The symphony wood, which I liked a lot. The dreams, they're real pretty. They usually come in a different color than the typical symphony here. But I own and have bought with my own money 2 sets of these. I have the regular full-size set of Nova, and then I have the special set, which are the shorter tips. They're like 3.5 inches. Great for hats. Now, if you find this Nova Platina to be a little bit more along the lines of what you want to try with your cubics, then you order sampler set 2. And in sampler set 2, you get some carbons, which I really liked a lot, by the way. They sent me a set of these to try. And bamboo, which is your good all-around needle. And then here, hiding behind this picture, you have the Nova cubics, which are, I would imagine, faster than the symphony, just with my experience of different needle types. So yeah, whichever one appeals to you, you can order a combi set and learn more about them. Now, if you're looking for me to give this set away, you better look again, because I have fallen in love with these things. I'm hoping Santa Claus is going to bring me the smaller set. I would love to have the complete line. And I love Novas, but I think that I am preferring the symphony wood, but I would be definitely happy with either, that's for sure. But I do have more to talk about, and that is the Trendz line of knitting needles. Aren't they pretty? Now, they sent me these Trendz, and as you can see, they're really pretty. This is the chunky set, and it came with these 3 colors, which are very nice. I happen to already have a Knitter's Pride chunky set. These are the Dreams, and they're made of wood, that same symphony wood that I am very partial to, and I do love these. So I thought, you know, how can these acrylic ones be that much different? Well, I wouldn't say they're that much different, but they have a different feel to work with. First of all, the tip is slightly longer. See if I can put that together for you to see. Well, that's the wrong size. Let me get the right size to compare it to. And see if I put these metal things even so you can see. The tips are a little bit different. It seems as though this wood is actually taller or longer, but the length right here of the tip is longer. Let me put those together. Is longer on this one. It's from here where it begins to taper. It's a little bit longer. So I don't know if that makes any difference to you or not. It actually did not to me, or at least not. It wasn't noticeable enough to make a difference for me. But I did notice that this has more drag in it, the acrylic. It is a slower needle, which is nice when you have a slibby slide of yarn. That's a positive. But they're certainly pretty, and the advantage is being able to memorize your colors to say, oh, look, this is a 17, it's a red, or whatever. But let's learn a little bit more about these and how they're available. So let's look at the website and see what's available in the Trendz product line. And you have the same thing, pretty much, double pointed needles in 2 sizes. You have fixed circular needles in an array of cord sizes, and your interchangeable tips sold individually. And this is one thing I like about the website, is you can mouse over and it shows you the pretty colors that they come in. I mean, it tells you right there, green, violet, orange, turquoise, green, violet, and turquoise. Just as you go down, you can see the different colors, which I think is very fun. And you get your single point needles, and then here are the interchangeable circular sets. They sent me the chunky, and it tells you exactly what you get. Don't forget your cords, your end caps, and your cord keys, which are very important. And of course, you get your clear vinyl case to keep them in. But you also have different options of sets. Let's say you just want to check these things out. You can get the starter set, which comes with 3 mid-size needles. The size 6, 8, and 10, which is a 4, 5, and 6 millimeter set. Or go ahead and jump in with both feet and you can get the deluxe interchangeable set. And that comes with how many sets? 9 pair. So you can see how pretty those are. And you know, an advantage to these Trendz are the color memorization. For example, I have to keep my Novas, the ones that are all silver, in the exact right spot. I have them labeled and the whole shebang. These you'll memorize after a while, the same way you do crochet hooks, and you say, oh look, my 4s are red. And you'll just know, grab the red, that's your 4s. So yeah, lots of choices. Now I would love to gift these to somebody. So the way we're going to do this, just to make it easier for drawing, for random drawing, is if you would please look at the link in the description box below, and it's going to take you to a Google Docs spreadsheet. And if you'll enter your information there, I'll be able to have an easier time of the random drawing, and can perform it for you on camera too. So let me know. Let's do that. I think I'll leave this open for at least a week. Watch my channel for when the announcements come up. I want to give people plenty of time to be able to see it and be in the running for these chunky Trendz, which are just fantastic. So yeah. So thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye.